Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you have been here before. I am the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic who channels messages that I get from spirits, and then I give you guys those messages. Alright, so right off the bat, there's definitely a lot of communication issues I'm getting. Like, there's a sense of you guys having throat chakra blockages, maybe not feeling like you're able to speak up, or maybe this could be someone else in your energy, okay? So take what resonates. Yeah, I've been feeling a lot about resting and rejuvenating. You guys could be recovering right now. You guys could be in a state of really trying to free your mind from any kind of anything that was conflicting you in any type of way. Okay, this is something that I feel like was affecting you spiritually. This could have been affecting you mentally or emotionally. This is something that was unconscious, possibly like an unconscious programming. Yeah, definitely. There is a sense of a blockage in your throat chakra here. Okay, I feel like spirit wants you guys to speak out about something, but there could be someone, or there could be like an energy trying to stop that from happening. Okay, I'm getting like you guys are truth tellers, you guys are seers, you guys are meant to speak out about certain things. And I'm getting like there's this very like practical approach that you guys are needing to take during this time, because you guys are, as you guys ascend, you know, new levels, new devils, there are a lot of attacks that are kind of being sent to you right now. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? Because you guys are ascending to a new level here, okay? So let's get started on this message. Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, source, I ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. I respect this opportunity to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with pure intentions, spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything, yeah, my throat, yeah, someone's definitely trying to affect your throat chakra, trying to affect you from speaking out about something. I'm getting that heavily here. Someone does not want you to speak out about something. I'm getting it exposes the truth, okay? Something that 2020 could be significant, okay? Go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from me. All right, thank you, Spirit, Holy Spirit, ancestors, come through. What is this message? What does this message relate to? Okay, what does this message entail? All right, so we have new moon and friendship. Okay, so something about the new moon is significant here. I'm getting new friendships, new alliances in particular here. There is something here about bringing in new healing vibrations. You guys are possibly this next new moon, or this is past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates. Also use your discernment. There is an energy here of healing friendships and alliances here, okay? Yeah, releasing what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, so you guys could be needing to do some sort of I'm getting some sort of self-care ritual or something here to release any I'm hearing like past resentment. All right, free yourself from anything that was binding you, maybe contracts in the past that were binding you in some type of way. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, transmuting a lot of negative energy. Like I said, you guys, this could be like you guys are showing people the light. You guys are showing people that there is a new approach or a new way to do things here, okay? This is bringing in a lot of peace for you, but I feel like a lot of people are coming to a sense of peace within themselves, okay? They're starting to become more rooted in themselves. I feel like now they're finally being enlightened to the truth here, okay? Yeah, talisman. So I'm getting that you guys hold the key to a very important puzzle or a very important piece of people's destiny. So this could be like people on your path you're meant to come in contact with in order to unlock a new sense of, I heard mastery, but also like a new door, a new gateway, okay? So yeah, I'm getting that there is a sense of healing vibrations coming towards you, or you guys send that out to other people, and I feel like a lot of people hold you true to that. And I feel like there's this energy of people possibly feeling like they're in a gray area when it comes to you know, forming new alliances or having the keys to, I'm hearing having the keys to the kingdom, okay? But I'm getting like a lot of people are definitely looking to you for some sort of key, okay? Some sort of like, it's like you hold the key to a certain timeline. I'm getting like a certain timeline. It's like people are flocking to you, and there is this energy of people kind of being really connected to you in this timeline, or people really wanting to come towards you, okay? With, I'm seeing 17 here, and that breaks down to an 8. So yeah, there is something here about being in the ebb and flow. I feel like you guys are really connected to the divine at this time, and you guys are very stable, okay? This is like a self-rooted stability. This is like the divine holding you, giving you the keys to your kingdom, okay? And I feel like this is definitely bringing a lot of relief here. It's like you're going to be able to maneuver in all different types of directions. Maybe spirit was kind of, I'm hearing like spirit was like limiting you to either a certain town, a certain state, a certain place, because you needed to kind of cultivate this new way of thinking here. You needed to open up this new doorway here. It's like you have the key to something. You guys could definitely be, you know, intellectuals or philosophers or, you know, guides in some type of way. And I'm seeing here that you had to cross paths with certain people in order for this to unlock, okay? So this is a very interesting message that I'm getting, you guys. Yeah, a lot of healing. This is about like a rebirth taking place, all right? You guys are definitely healing a lot of wounds here. I feel like you're healing other people as well. Like you're healing people's, there is a sense of like healing people's identities. Like people could have had very poor identities of themselves, like not seeing themselves in the right light. And I'm getting like you guys are showing people that there is a new way of seeing things, a new view, okay? This is the age of Aquarius, so I'm definitely getting that kind of energy. All right, very innovative kind of energy. Okay, clarify new moon, spirit, new moon. Yeah, okay, we have descendant invitation. So I feel like this is inviting new energies in. This is inviting new elemental properties, okay? Something here about the color pink, okay? The crown chakra is very significant here. It's like you have an inner compass here, and I feel like you're prophesizing something, or you prophesize something here, and I feel like that is coming to fruition here, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of things that are being set in motion right now. I'm getting like with this tension energy, I'm getting this is more so in people around you or people against each other, in a sense of like people are having conflicting ideas when it comes to certain new approaches to life, all right? I'm hearing like abundance mindset and certain things like that, and there could be a lot of like communication, a lot of talk about this, okay? People could have opposing views about this certain timeline shift, okay? I'm getting like you guys are unlocking a new timeline, unlocking a new, you're like stepping into your destiny here, okay? Something here is like you're holding the keys to your kingdom. I heard kin. So something about bringing in new alliances that are going to be kin to you, kindred spirits. All right, clarify friendship. Whoa. Clarify friendship here, spirit. Yeah, okay, so we have Capricorn achieved. So yeah, it's like you guys have achieved some sort of new identity. This could be like you guys have maintained a level of structure within your life. I'm getting like you guys are now achieving, like you guys are seen in a very high light. You guys are seen as the GOAT, okay? There's something here about achieving past, achieving something here, okay? It's kind of a vague energy, but I'm getting like there is a sense of achievement, okay? So Capricorn energy, okay? Earth energy, stabilizing, feeling grounded in this, okay? So you're gonna have a lot of grounded friendships coming through, All right, this is going to be from your achievements in the past, okay? From completing a certain cycle with that 10 here, okay? 10, 10, you could be seeing 10, 10 quite a bit, okay? That is the ending of a past cycle. So new, this is like spiritual wisdom, you know, entering a new cycle, okay? Completing a karmic cycle. And I feel like you guys have completed a lot of karmic contracts with karmic friendships, and you guys are healers. You guys are guiding people to a certain light here that possibly in the past they were trying to deter you from. I'm getting like these people could have had karmic entities, just like they were meant to block your path in some type of way, but that was all part of the journey, okay? For you guys to enter a new timeline, for you guys to unlock the keys to your kingdom, okay? I keep on hearing that, keys to your kingdom, okay? It's like spirit is now granting you access to the keys to your kingdom here, okay? Something about the 31st could be significant, all right? A lot of alchemical mutation. You had to transmute a lot of energy. This is like a lot of hard-headedness, a lot of stubborn people, a lot of people who wanted you to see something through their lens. They wanted you to see it through one way and only that way. And I feel like you had to kind of go your own way. I'm hearing, I gotta go my own way. And maybe a lot of people didn't understand that, or a lot of people shamed you for that. But I'm getting like you had to self-master, you had to be connected to yourself or connected to the divine for this self-mastery to unlock a certain, it's like you have the keys to unlock something, possibly your higher self or other people's higher selves here. It's like you're guiding people to see things through a higher perspective. Thank you, Spirit. All right, clarify talisman. All right, yeah, so you hold the keys to the kingdom. Like I said, expansion. This is South Node energy, okay? The past, I heard the past could have been your prison, or this is an energy of people, you're being freed from some sort of past mentality here, okay? Your South Node energy. It's like your South Node energy, you had to learn. It's like you had to go through certain mazes here, okay? I'm feeling like a labyrinth kind of energy. You had to go through certain loops and I'm hearing to get to some sort of loophole, okay? But I'm hearing like the past does hold a key to your new timeline as well. So be mindful of that, okay? I'm getting a lot of like jitters, okay? You guys could be feeling like there is something that's like shifting in your energy, and this could be exciting, but also a little nerve-wracking. And I'm getting it's because a lot of your past energy is purging out, okay? You're purging a lot of past feelings. Yeah, I got like a heavy sigh of relief. Yeah, you're purging a lot of past energy here, okay? Yeah, I feel like this moon energy, this perception energy, you guys are stepping into a new perception here, possibly about the past. I feel like you're arriving to yourself. This is like arriving to who you really are. Yeah, you're going through a rebirth right now. You're stepping into your authority here. I feel like this could have been like a lot of karmic contracts trying to keep you from this, okay? Trying to stall you. I'm getting an energy of stall you, stagnate you, you know, bend your will. Yeah, a lot of like elusive energies, a lot of secrecy, a lot of people trying to keep things hidden from you. I'm getting that is all kind of coming to a head here because because this is divine intervention. I'm also getting spirit is kind of allowing you to take initiative, and spirit is guiding you along the way. Spirit is granting you that vision. Okay, thank you, spirit. Spirit is granting you that vision, granting you that insight here, because you have done the work and because you have achieved some sort of you have completed some sort of cycle here. So that's good. Okay. I'm also getting the number 13 heavily here. So I'm not seeing it here, but I'm getting like 31 is 13 backwards. And there is something here about the divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy, rebirth, you know, transformation here. Yeah, you achieve some sort of timeline jump, okay? Okay. I like the sound of that. So congratulations, you guys. I feel like you guys have really transmuted a lot of, yeah, Five of Swords energy. This could be anyone in particular, but this could be people who are really trying to win at all costs, you know, even if that meant breaking your heart, or even if that meant playing mind games with you, or trying to deceive you in some type of way, keeping things hidden with that moon energy, trying not to keep things in balance for you, trying to cause imbalances, trying to cause blockages here. Like I'm seeing like this new moon, I kind of want to know when the new moon is. I'm getting it soon. Okay, so this new moon energy, there's like a lot of transformation. Thank you, Spirit, with the death energy, 13. Okay, confirmation. It's like from death comes rebirth, okay? You had to go through a lot of karmic energies. You had to go through a lot of karmic cycles. I'm hearing like one karmic cycle that was really tough in particular. It could have been a 10-year cycle, okay? Spirit was really showing you that you had to take initiative in some type of way. It's like you had to burn it down to bring anew, you know? You had to kind of, it's like Spirit was testing your faith with that star energy. Spirit was testing your faith here. This entire time, the whole time you're going through these hardships and these difficulties with people from your past or people who were in your pathway to cause destruction or cause some sort of blockages in some type of way. I'm seeing that you really had to stand strong in your faith, even if people didn't understand what you meant by that, even if people didn't really get what you were saying, or people didn't really believe you or didn't really follow in your footsteps. I feel like you guys were a conduit. You guys were definitely being guided every way, even if it didn't seem, even if you felt like there was a lot of shadowy energies, you felt kind of in the dark, possibly just felt like alone, isolated in your own kind of mind, feeling like you were like feeling like you guys had some sort of knowledge that a lot of people didn't understand or didn't get, or you felt very like the odd one out because you held this knowledge that I feel like was timelines before what actually was taking place. You guys could be prophets, okay? So the information that you were receiving from Spirit at that time wasn't being digested properly from a lot of people because they couldn't see what you were seeing. And that is the truth. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. And a lot of it stems from your abundance mindset. A lot of it stems from your ability to be single, independent, free-flowing. All right, I'm hearing, I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. That song could be significant. But yeah, okay, let's get into this message. Come through, Spirit, come through. Come through, thank you. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, and Three of Pentacles all in the reverse. So I'm getting like there is a lot of like, there was a lot of setbacks here, okay? A lot of dealing with people who just didn't see your vision. All right, you could be the blueprint in some type of way, but a lot of people were possibly gossiping, communicating, you know, saying one thing. I'm getting like a lot of people were very, very, also like, even if they didn't know this on an unconscious level, they were envious of the knowledge that you held, okay? They didn't understand quite how you were able to to receive this knowledge at a certain timeline where people didn't have this kind of vision. They didn't have this understanding or perception of life, okay? You could have been lifetimes ahead, or I'm seeing like ahead of a timeline here. And so what you were communicating could have not been received because the way that you were communicating could have seemed a little bit, maybe people were like, people could have possibly saw you as immature, or they could have seen you as like naive, or the things that you were saying, they were like, oh, you know, they have these like ideas of what life is, they're trying to be mystical, all this stuff, but like they didn't really understand, okay? But I'm seeing that you had the blueprint, okay? You were able to connect the dots, and I'm getting the energy of people kind of almost setting you back in a way, or trying to communicate against that, because subconsciously I feel like you guys do have a very bright future, or not subconsciously, like I feel like people know that you have a really bright future ahead of you, and there's a lot of admirers, but I feel like there was a lot of resistance over what you had to say, okay? There was a lot of resistance over communication as well. This could also be people who were secretly admiring you behind the scenes, but they're not communicating with you, all right? This could be people who see your willpower as possibly intimidating, your confidence as intimidating here. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting like there was some sort of fog or illusion that a lot of people were kind of trying to place you in, okay? with this Page of Swords energy, I'm getting like a lot of people were trying to like, it's almost like a lot of people were trying to cause confusion to your energy to make you kind of feel like there was all different directions of elusivity. Is that a word? Elusivity? There was like this connection to your shadow that I feel like a lot of people wanted you to indulge in. And you know, your shadow elements, it's great to have like a duality. It's amazing to have like your light and shadow side, but I feel like there's a lot of people who are trying to place you just in your shadow elements, okay? Not even wanting to work with you, all right? These could have been people who didn't want to connect with you. Like I said, karmic friendships. They connected to you for your certain like blueprint. I'm getting like a lot of people wanted to map something out here. Like a lot of like envious energy. It's kind of funny. It's almost like ironic because it's like while they were claiming that you were naive, you didn't really know what you were saying, they were kind of copying you and trying to do what you were doing behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm seeing the Seven of Cups energy. It's like a lot of like illusions were being placed on your path so you couldn't see what people were kind of what people were doing behind the scenes here, okay? But I'm seeing that you guys are definitely intuitive, so this energy, it's like one way or another you receive these downloads, okay? Either in your sleep or, you know, you get certain messages, certain things like that. But yeah, okay, let's get one more or two more. Okay, wow. Okay, so Six of Wands in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this is hitting a lot of people where it hurts is what I'm hearing. A lot of people did not expect you to come out of a situation, like I heard unscathed, but even if you guys obviously went through certain things and you weren't meant to come out with recognition and success, it's like you're meant to, you see, it's like almost like people were viewing you at like the bottom of the totem pole. Okay, maybe you didn't have all the resources. Maybe you were just getting started with the knowledge that you held. Maybe people were too cocky and confident thinking that they had more knowledge than you, or they could take what you had and make it better or something like that. A lot of stubborn energy here, okay? A lot of people trying to kind of siphon your ideas, trying to get credit or acclaim without you having recognition at all. So it's like they wanted you to be in the sidelines, or they wanted you to be in the background while they're receiving all the credit for your hard work. That's what I'm getting here. And I'm getting this was a lot of past life. This was a lot of past like life karma that you had to go through in order to reach your good dharma, okay? Yeah, and I'm seeing like these people were trying to cause a lot of delays in communication with you. They possibly weren't speaking to you or weren't giving you the right communication in order to keep you in the dark, or in order to keep you from kind of connecting the dots, okay? From seeing that these setbacks were actually kickstarting you into your Wheel of Fortune, okay? Because all of this is in the reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune is right there. And guess what? 10, 10, 10. 10 of Swords in reverse. So this Wheel of Fortune is kickstarting you out of a 10 of Swords mentality. You could have had to go through, like I said, a rough cycle. Yeah, I'm feeling that. A lot of vultures, culture vultures is what I'm hearing. But a lot of people who are like vultures, right? They were like kind of scavenging around you, trying to take everything from you, all while stabbing you in the back here, okay? I'm getting like a lot of this energy, like, oof, with these dark clouds. Like this was a lot of shadowy people, or people really operating out of their shadow. Really two-faced, okay? Wanting to see you down and out. It's like they got joy out of this. It's like this energy of like they were able to be at the top while you were down. Thank you, Spirit. And so it's almost like they were trying to steal your good karma. That's what I'm getting here. Or they were trying to take your good karma and yeah, make it their own. But I'm seeing like redemption here. I'm seeing like Spirit did not allow that to happen. Maybe Spirit allowed it to happen for a certain amount of time so they could, thank you, Spirit. Spirit was saying that this was allowed for a certain amount of time for people to get this recognition off of your back, off of your success, in order for their downfall to be public. Yeah. In order for their downfall to be, yeah, to definitely, wow. I'm hearing like public humiliation, but I'm seeing that this is all what they're trying to send your way. And so it's almost like karma, you know, I mean, it is karma, right? So it's like they were trying to maybe make people see you in a bad light, all right? Trying to take your good karma, good fortune here, all right? Possibly some insight or advice or certain, you know, I'm also getting like I'm getting like destiny swapper energy. So definitely trying to take your like path. Like you guys, like I said, could be very spiritual, spiritualists, philosophers. You're following the purpose of your higher self, okay? And I'm getting like this, these are karmic energies who don't have that connection to source in the way that you do. So they have to copy, mimic, and apply that to their own life. And I'm saying by keeping you hidden or keeping you in the sidelines or keeping you in this Ten of Swords energy, hoping that you would still be stuck in this, you know, betrayal, deep wounds, maybe even inner child wounds, certain things like that, that would keep you from seeing the two-facedness of what they were doing behind the scenes. Thank you, Spirit. But I'm seeing that as much as they try to avert a tower, as much as they try to postpone a tower from happening in their life, the harder it will be for them, okay? The harder it's going to get. All right, Spirit is saying like they're just like piling on their own bad karma. The more and more they do this, the more and more they try to keep you down and out, the more and more they try to instill this level of inferiority towards you. That's what I'm hearing. Like they did not want you to see the good qualities and the qualities that you possess that make you successful, that make you a leader, that make you the blueprint. I'm really feeling that here. Yes, starseed. That make you, you know, that make you it. I'm getting, yeah, with this Akashic energy, it's like timeline jumping. You have received new insight and you have timeline jumped out of a situation here, or out of a certain cycle here that was really meant to publicly humiliate you, that was really meant to block your success. But I'm seeing that that is turning, that is, the wheels are turning, okay? It's like Spirit is not allowing that, especially if you've done the work and they're just here trying to keep things hidden. Yeah, now they're trapped in their thoughts here. They're trapped in their mind, okay? This is people who are really trapped at the way they treated you, all right? Maybe they dissed you in some type of way, or maybe they had some sort of upper hand, whether this was having other people in their corner, flying monkeys, having people kind of listen to what they had to say about you, having people who were already envious of you to begin with, all right? And this doesn't have to be like for superficial reasons, right? Sometimes people are envious of the spirit you hold, okay? You could be rich in the spirit and people kind of had this knowing, this anointing that you had on yourself, this knowledge that you had that people were envious of, okay? And yeah, I'm saying a lot was done to block this for you. A lot was done to keep people from seeing you as the victor, as the success, the successor, the boss, all right? Bossing up is what I'm hearing, okay? It's like someone really got their rocks off by keeping you in like a lower vibration so they can take from you, okay? But you're a healer, so you're naturally operating at a high frequency. Even if you're at a low vibration, quote unquote, your low vibration is like light years ahead of their vibration, because you guys are healers, you guys do the work, you guys transmute energy. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand how you can do that. But a lot of times it's because they don't have they don't look within. Okay. So clarify this Eight of Wands reverse. Okay, we have mature man. Something is backfiring heavily here. Okay, clarify mature man. Priestess. So, I'm getting like, there's a postponement of something here. There's a postponement of possibly, I'm getting someone facing delays here, or someone trying to intuitively tap into you, maybe like remote viewing you through their mind. I'm seeing your chakras are imbalanced here, and someone is trying to disalign that. Someone doesn't want you to see the truth through your third eye. Someone does not like animosity. Someone doesn't like how tuned in you are, how tapped in you are, okay? There's a lot of animosity towards possibly someone seeing you as a high priestess, all right? Someone seeing you as very intuitive, someone seeing you as, you know, a connection to source, all right? You meditate, or you're very meditative, you have a very meditative state of mind. Your aura is very, very powerful, okay? With that yellow, I feel like you guys could have a yellow aura, or there's something here about your solar plexus that is very significant. Your willpower, okay? Your willpower to change, your willpower to be who you are, all right? Be your authentic self. I'm getting that is like what people have a lot of animosity towards, because they have to play a role, right? They have to wear a mask. You are just who you are, all right? Yeah, you just follow your intuition here. Clarify Page of Cups in reverse. Divinity, yeah. Yeah, these people who are envious of you, they probably unconsciously or subconsciously didn't even realize that they were envious of the divinity that you held, all right? You had some sort of divine knowledge, some sort of divine anointing, okay? It's like these people were... The knowledge that you held had people shocked at how much you knew. Even if you guys, this is why I'm saying like destiny swaps can be very, very, they can happen. And they can happen when you guys aren't tuned into your power, or you guys don't have the right understanding of your own, you know, spiritual knowledge or your own spiritual self. Like people could really take that from you and block you. And I'm seeing like you guys could have went through some sort of destiny wealth transfer, all right, due to a lot of envy, all right, due to a lot of people wanting. This could be like anything from your life, okay? Even if you guys had to go through a really harsh time, or you guys didn't have an easy life, or maybe the things that you went through a lot of, you know, internal or like external warfare. I'm seeing like a lot of people still see you as divine, and they really want like your destiny. That's what I'm seeing from this energy. Yeah, and I'm seeing with courthouse here, a lot of people are now, it's being transcended to the spiritual realm. I'm getting more spirit realm courthouse for this. Like spiritual, this is like spiritual law, okay? This is like this is what is meant for you, all right? This is what is in your Akashic record. This is your Akashic timeline, okay? And people can say what they want to say, all right? People can be envious. People could try to mimic your divinity, all right? But they're just going to be left with a lot of surprises, because it's like you had to take those steps, okay? These people want to make shortcuts to this. They want to take shortcuts. They want to steal off you. They want to take off your back, and they want to assume that they can, you know, they can walk these steps. They can walk the walk that you walk, okay? They could possibly talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? That's, you know, that's what I'm saying here. A lot of people are talking as if they are you. They want to mimic you. They want to embrace this kind of divinity you hold, but did they go through the fire? Did they actually get that insight from spirit? Did they actually get in tune with the divine? No. That's why these people are very envious, and they have animosity towards you, okay? They have animosity towards what you know, okay? Clarify Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, yeah, I'm telling you, like, all these, they're just stuck in their mind here, okay? Of the hard work that you put in, okay? These people lust after this. These people lust after power, after money, after your abundance, after your fruitfulness. It's like they were trying to keep you possibly in a low vibration or low vibing, to keep you in your head, like I said, keep you in a shadow element of yourself, keep you thinking like heartbroken, keep you in this betrayed energy, all while they're in the background, you know, trying to take what the Most High had for you, okay? I'm getting like you are the tree of life, or you have some sort of tree of life here, okay? And yeah, I'm seeing apples and grapes, okay? Enjoying the rewards of your good work. Yeah, look at that. We have Twin Flame and Evil Eye. So yeah, you could be part of the Twin Flame journey, okay? There could have been a lot of people who are evil eyeing you because of your ranking, all right? Yeah. Didn't want this to be mapped out for you, okay? Yeah, but I'm seeing that you guys are unbothered, all right? You guys are unbothered. You guys are like chucking up the deuces. Like anything that was meant to, yeah, And now you guys, it's almost like you're reaching out for it. And I feel like the spirit is like, I'm getting like Ace of Pentacles from this energy. Like spirit is granting you a new blessing. All right, this blessing is going to be in the form of unexpected money. This is going to be in the form of a lot of like bliss, a lot of happiness here. All right, and I'm seeing it's because you chose to get yourself out of some sort of Ten of Swords energy. All right, spirit gives you free will. All right, spirit doesn't bend your will. Okay, people can try to bend your will, right? The devil can try to bend your will, bend your mind, but spirit doesn't. Spirit gives you the free will to choose the direction you choose, and that's the path you chose. And so the path you chose has allowed you to reap the good work, the harvest. Okay, reap the good work off of your energy. Okay, you don't steal other people's energy, you don't pretend to be someone you're not, and you're unbothered. And I feel like this is why spirit is blessing you. This is why your good karma is coming in. All right, clarify Six of Wands. Yeah, these people are getting publicly humiliated now. They're realizing that you were the gift. You have the resources. Someone, yeah, you're in your North Node. Okay, you stepped into your North Node. It's like the past. People wanted to keep you in the past. They wanted the past to be your prison here, with imprisonment here. They were enamored. They were just so hell-bent on doing this death magic to you. Like, I'm hearing like humiliation rituals, doing a lot of things to keep you in a very like, it's almost, I'm hearing like kick you while you're down. Yeah, I'm getting that energy. Like they really wanted people to see you as unsuccessful in some type of way. But you're in your North Node. You're in your North Node. You're shining bright. The Most High has a light on you. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of sun energy, a lot of like sunniness. Like these people could have clouds over their head now. All right, because of the energy that we're sending towards you, your way. Someone could definitely be facing jail time. All right, we have mentally and emotionally unstable. Someone could definitely be mentally and emotionally unstable right now. Yeah, because you're in your North Node, Divine Feminine. Yeah. So someone was really trying to, it's like someone was getting like, someone is very, very unwell. Or this is someone who's delusional, who was trying to harness your energy, harvest off your energy, siphon off your energy, possibly even act as if they're the Divine Feminine here, or just have the qualities of Divine Feminine. And I feel like they were doing a lot of heinous things, either to your knowledge or without you knowing. All right, and these heinous things were bringing a lot of bad karma to them. Whether they believe in karma or not, this was really bringing them a lot of, yeah, the ill will they're sending your way is just being returned to sender. I just saw a karmic masculine, so this could definitely be a karmic masculine that you dealt with. Yeah, I feel like you guys are in your North Node. Okay, your house is protected, your pathway is protected. All right, and this is someone who was sending a lot of, I'm hearing like energy attacks. The Most High was not happy with this person or with these people. I'm getting like a lot of like gossip, just a lot of like false narratives to keep you possibly feeling tied to the past. It's like these people wanted to have like an upper hand over you because of some sort of past knowledge, maybe how you were in the past, but you've evolved, you've grown out of that. You know, people evolve, people change. That's just the circle of life. And I'm getting like someone really was trying to keep you stuck in this kind of mentality that you can never change, or you were always gonna have to stay stagnant, or this life was always gonna be this way for you. And I'm seeing that that is being dismantled here, okay? Because you're on this pathway to healing. You have very healing aura. You have a very healing aura. Your hands can be significant. Something you do with your hands is very healing, okay? Reiki. You guys can have very powerful healing hands. That's the energy I'm getting here. All right, and these are people who are very, very lustful. They were in their lust energy. Okay, this doesn't have to be sexually. This could just be like lusting after power, lusting after money, lusting after, you know, they could have made a contract with the devil, you know, because they were lusting after abundance here. And that's, yeah, that's leaving them in poverty here, out in the cold, because you loving yourself was the karma, the good karma that spirit needed. Like spirit was like, yes, okay, this is like, you passed the test. Like the self-love that you needed to give to yourself was able to dismantle this entire thing, okay? was able to redeem you, was able to send you to a path of abundance, a path of your hard work paying off, because of you not taking, I heard you not taking the bait as well. Okay, so this could have been narcissistic bait, people trying to reel you into their antics, to their chaos, so you can get stuck in their hoopla. Yikes. Okay, this is 40:04 on my timer. This is like the longest reading. I had a lot to say. Spirit had a lot to say for this reading, so I'm just gonna get clarifiers and then that'll be the message. Let's clarify this energy, Spirit. Come through. So we have someone is feeling apologetic and wants to reach out. Yeah, so I'm getting right now, what's happening in the physical right now, someone is realizing the backfire that's taking place in their life. All right, trying to cause, you know, your downfall or your demise. Wow, they're feeling apologetic now. Yeah, but look, they're playing the victim. You see, playing victim now since the truth is out. So now they're gonna play victim. They're gonna say, woe is me, I didn't realize, I didn't know, blah blah blah. You could be an artist or a musician. All right, you could be going through an ego death. Your blessings are coming in, and ego deaths aren't always bad. I know the first ego death I had, I was like, whoa, this is like insane. But the more you go through certain evolutions in your spiritual journey, the more it kind of like you get used to it. So you're just releasing old mentalities. You're purging, like I said, you're purging possibly like the ego. Yeah, you're purging like the mentality that kind of keeps you in like limited, restricted mindset, thinking in ways of the ego here. I'm saying these people were definitely operating out of their ego, heavy in their ego. Okay. And they're all in their head after what they did to you with that. Yeah, because when you're a divine being, when you're a chosen one, literally chosen one right here, they don't play, they're not playing you, they're playing themselves, okay? In the end, they're just playing themselves. They're playing a stupid game and they're winning a stupid prize. And that's exactly what the divine had to show them. All right, this could have been like a 10-year cycle of someone doing stupidity just so they can really be busted on their ass. Wow, Spirit is not playing around with this one. Yeah, but we have admiring from afar. Yeah, there's fighting and tension behind the scenes. Thank you, Spirit, for this is like major clarification. Fighting and tension behind the scenes because they tried to copy your vibe and your energy. You have a magnetic aura, and they were just trying to cause chaos, delays, stagnation, all of this. Destiny swapping, just when you're a chosen one, when you have that kind of anointing, when you're born to be a star, you get a lot of people playing around in your energy, okay? Trying to just really like, it's almost like, it's like a slap in the face to the divine, all right? I'm getting like, when you're in union with yourself, okay? This is the pathway to union or union with someone else, okay? But I'm saying like when you merge with the divine, your abundance and your blessings are just coming in, all right? And it's like I said, it's like a slap in the face of the divine. Seeing these people behind the scenes, what they were doing consistently. I mean, hey, maybe these people don't believe in the Most High, they don't believe in a higher purpose. To each their own, you know? It is what it is. But I'm seeing like you're making a believer in some people. You're showing people that there is a path of enlightenment. There is a path where the divine can actually bless you and lift you up. Okay, maybe these people didn't see that before. Maybe they didn't think that you would make it. They didn't think that you would achieve something. They didn't think that you'd be seen in the light that you were going to be seen in. It's like these people, you guys could have prophesied certain things that these people would laugh at. These people were like, yeah, right. Like, who do they think they are, you know? And I'm saying the Spirit was like, I guess you don't know who they are. Yeah, can no longer cloak in your energy. Your energy is being, I'm hearing purified. Yeah, something about your willpower. It's like when your solar plexus is aligned and you're in alignment with your willpower, it's like all of this gets dismantled here. Yeah, emotional manipulator in March, in Aries, and a March Aries could be significant. This was someone who was really trying to pull a fast one is what I'm hearing. We have lepidolite crystal that can help with reducing anger. So maybe you guys could be feeling the anger of this person and getting that. You could be feeling a lot of like I'm getting like a pissed off energy, like this person is pissed that you were able to achieve something or you were able to see through something, and it's like, yeah, The player got played. That's what I hear. Wow. Okay. But I'm hearing like divine plan. Like this was divine, like this was divinely orchestrated. Okay, we have speaking word curses over your path. Okay, so someone is apologetic because it's landed on someone who's feeling apologetic and wants to reach out. They're apologetic for speaking these curses over your life. All right, you guys could be ascending. Okay, we have ascension symptoms, flu, light, cold, fatigue, etc. So yeah, you could be going through ascension symptoms. I know I am. Just hang in there. You guys are just ascending right now. We have using dream magic to invade your dreams. So yeah, just your dreams hold a very important key to something here as well. Be mindful of who's invading your dreams or who's trying to invade your dreams, all right? The truth is revealed. The mask has slipped off. So their mask